In the rainforests of Central America, hidden beneath centuries of vine and silence, stand the ruins of an ancient world. Massive stone cities, carved with symbols of gods, kings, and time itself. This was the land of the Maya, a people who mapped the stars, charted time, and wrote their story on pages made of bark and skin.
The Maya were master writers. Their books, codices, were more than records. They were sacred vessels of memory, containing the laws of the cosmos, rituals of kings, myths of creation. Thousands once existed, each one a bridge between heaven, earth, and the people. But in the early 1500s, that world was struck by fire and steel. Spanish ships crossed the Atlantic, driven by gold, conquest, and salvation. With them came war, and with war came faith. The Spanish saw a people who lived outside their God's reach. To conquer the body, they used force. To conquer the soul, they targeted the mind. At the heart of this spiritual crusade stood one man, Bishop Diego de Landa, devout, relentless, and utterly convinced that Maya beliefs were the work of demons. He called their books, dangerous. To save the Maya, he believed, their memory must be erased. De Landa ordered every codex he could find to be confiscated. Some were taken from temples, others from homes. The people surrendered them in silence or defiance, knowing what would come. In 1562, in the town of Mani, the fire was lit. Codices, hundreds, perhaps thousands, were cast into the flames. Sacred books, meticulously painted over generations, reduced to ash and ours. One witness wrote, "We found a large number of books, and as they contained nothing in which there were not to be seen, superstitions and lies of the devil, we burned them all. ... Of all that once existed, only four codices survive today. But the Maya never disappeared. Their cities may have fallen silent, but their language was never lost. Their rituals never fully erased. In villages across Mexico, Belize, and Guatemala, the soul of the Maya endures. Even as the Spanish imposed their religion, the Maya preserved their own. In hidden ceremonies, in carved stone, and in whispered stories passed from mother to child, they remembered. Centuries later, the lost voices of the codices began to speak again, through surviving texts, stelae, and temple carvings. Archaeologists and Maya descendants worked to decipher their ancient script. Mathematics, calendars, creation myths, the world came to realize what had been lost, and what could still be saved. Today, for surviving codices remain. They are kept in museums far from the land where they were born, but they represent more than artifacts. They are proof. Proof of a civilization's brilliance and of its resistance. Today, for surviving codices remain. They are kept in museums far from the land where they were born, but they represent more than artifacts. They are proof. Proof of a civilization's brilliance and of its resistance. The burned codices. A battle for the Maya soul. The codices burned, but the Maya spirit never did. Lives on. In the language, in the land, in the living descendants of a brilliant past. These are not just stories of what was lost, are reminders of what must be remembered. If this story moved you, if you believe ancient voices still deserve to be heard, join us, subscribe to the channel, share their story, and help keep the light of Maya history burning. Not in flames, but in truth.